What a beautiful country. The scenery, the settings, the vistas, magnificent. Hello, Malaysia. I'm Jim Caldwell, your Chief Marketing Officer at Lifewave, and I must say, welcome to the grand opening of Malaysia. It's official. You are finally open. Yeah! It's exciting stuff, and we could not be more thrilled for you as you finally now have an open playing field to do everything you've been dreaming about relative to building your business, acquiring customers with Lifewave. These are exciting times. I'm sure by now, through word of mouth and talking to your leadership, you know the power of Lifewave technology and what's in store. And now, we are getting ready. We are not only getting ready, we have an office that's pretty much ready to open if COVID will allow it. It is beautiful. You're going to love it. It's going to be a great place to visit, to spend some time, hold some meetings for those of you that qualify for that. And we couldn't be more excited about what's going to be happening in Malaysia. You know, I don't have to tell you, Malaysia is a fantastic country when it comes to network marketing. Something like 20% of the population is involved in this wonderful field of network marketing. So there's acceptance of the business model. And with this technology that I know a lot of you have already tried and use and love, the minute you start sharing this technology with others, watch what happens. And part of the reason that you are destined for some great success is not only because of the support, I like to call it horsepower. We are putting some serious horsepower, some intellectual thought behind what this opening really means to you. We are behind you 100% and are going to do everything in our power to make sure that Malaysia hits the ground running, which, by the way, you've already been doing. Are you aware of the fact that as a country, you're already in the top 5 in terms of sales volume on a monthly basis? Yeah, like just last week as on the executive team, we were reflecting on the fact that, oh my goodness, look at Malaysia, and you weren't even open yet. So now imagine where you're about to head. The potential is incredible. And part of that reason is because we have hired a country manager who really does know his stuff. I'm about to bring on Casey Howe. His name is Mr. Howe in just a moment. But first, let me tell you, this is a guy who completely understands network marketing. He really does know how to build a business from scratch in a country. He's done it before in the world of network marketing. He knows how the pieces fit together, whether it's operations, compliance, sales, marketing. Been there, done that. And as our order fulfillment fires up, our customer service fires up, our office opens. And by the way, wait till you see the office. 7,000 square feet of It's beautiful. It really is. It's going to be a place you'll be proud to visit, proud to take guests, proud to hold meetings. And we'll certainly have some criteria that you'll have to meet to be able to qualify to spend some time in that office. But the bottom line is, we are so excited, and the word that we sometimes use in Southern California is, we are stoked. This is exciting stuff, and without further ado, I would like to bring on Casey Howe, who he's going to kind of be your host. He's going to kind of take us through the next 45 minutes and make sure that we deliver to you the kind of information that he wants to make sure you receive over this brief period of time that we have with you initially. So, once again, congratulations. The country's open, and Casey, take it from here.
Thank you, Jim. Welcome. Selamat datang. Mabuhay. Yokoso. 大家好. Lifewave Malaysia, we are finally here. My name is Hao Kam Cheong, Country Manager of Lifewave Malaysia. You can call me Casey or Hao. Today, we are more than 500 people online now at this webinar. Thank you for attending this webinar. Due to the COVID situation, we are doing this live through this webinar. We took a short video of the new office, and I would like to show it to you. It's a beautiful office and it shows the confidence of Lifewave Corporation towards Malaysia. If you would like to drop by, please contact your upline or the ones that share you this link. We will group you together in a smaller group for this office tour, and I will more than happy to meet up with you. My first priority is to get our order fulfillment and customer service up by the 4th week of March. By then, we can fulfill and deliver the products in 1 to 3 working days. In the meantime, orders are still being taken and processed by our Taiwan team, Sophie Lee's team, and the stock will be delivered from Singapore, and it will take around 5 to 7 days, depending where you are in Malaysia. I would like to take this opportunity to thank and introduce 2 of our leaders, Douglas Chi and Jin Long Lee, as they have been very instrumental in jumpstart the business here in Malaysia. Please welcome both of them, and they will show you the video.
Thank you, David, for giving me an opportunity to say a couple of words during this opening. All I can say is, yes! Finally, we are opened in Malaysia. We are official in Malaysia. It has been such an uphill battle. It's been a struggle, especially with COVID-19 delaying the opening of Malaysia. It's been a huge struggle. So for everyone who started out a little over a year ago that is here today, I want to acknowledge you for not giving up, for having the tenacity to keep going, and your patience for making this day happen. For all of corporate who've also struggled with us, I want to acknowledge you guys for not giving up on Malaysia, for having the commitment for Malaysia to be awesome. With this new office, it shows the commitment. So thank you, David. Thank you, corporate. And thank you for all the distributors and members who over the last year has been struggling with product deliveries. And today is a day to celebrate that we are official, that we are open, and that we have a huge opportunity to make a difference in Malaysia with this product and be a launching pad to make a difference in the whole of Asia and Southeast Asia. This is the start of a new dawn. I love new beginnings, and there is a new challenge ahead of us to really support the organization with the vision of building to 1 billion. And thank you all for turning up tonight for this amazing event. And I look forward to working with you soon. Special mention to the Alpha team. Thank you for not giving up.
One phenomenon in Malaysia where we have to spend the money to buy the product and to pray the product will work for us. We also have some experience where we work so hard for a direct sales company and then the product just couldn't carry our dreams. This is why I think Malaysia needs a new leader to bring in some fresh air from overseas, and this leader must be able to offer a new perspective to look at health issue and to bring in a completely different and yet superb solution to improve health. It cannot be a pills, it cannot be just a cream or just a juice. It can be a patch. It sounds and look very strange, but this is what I want to tell you. What worked in the past is not working at the current moment, and what is working right now will not be working in the future. So whatever thing that it might be looking strange right now, it might be the solution of the future. And this is why I invite you to take a look. Superb R&D, solid IT protection, revolutionary product, top-notch customer service, and most amazing, world-class compensation plan. Is there anything else you need to achieve your dream? So, fellow Malaysian, my name is Jin Long, and I wish to introduce you a 17-year-old company from San Diego, 100 over clinical studies and patents. His name is Lifewave. Okay, so I hope you can get your pet soon and join me and let us build a one last unshakable career with Lifewave. So I'm a Senior Presidential Director from Lifewave. My name is Jin Long Lee. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Jin Long. Next, I would like to invite back Jim Caldwell to tell us a little bit more about the history of Lifewave.
Thanks very much, Hal. Well, folks, what did I tell you? Does this guy know his stuff? Does he have the right kind of energy, the personality, right? The style? I think it's perfect, and we're so excited that he's on board as our new country manager for Malaysia. So let me get into a few things, give you a little bit of a sense of what Lifewave has been all about over the last 16 years. Think about it. When the company first started, David Schmidt, of course, he was looking out toward the future, and he saw the future, which is a skill he really has. He really can see the future in an interesting, specific way. But think about beginning and starting any company, right? The odds of you being in business 16 years later, if you look at the statistics, usually companies fail after 5 years. I don't care what your category of business, it's not easy to sustain a business. But Lifewave has not only sustained, it's thrived. Are you kidding me? Have you heard the nature of the growth that we're experiencing? Goodness gracious, I had the privilege of meeting David about 15 years ago. He'd started Lifewave, maybe been around for a year and a half. He might have had maybe 2 or 3 clinical studies, and now we have in the neighborhood of 80 or 90 or 100 studies. I mean, the number keeps growing. I think on paper we talk in terms of around 80, but it's actually more than that. There's maybe 10 in process right now. So put yourself 16 years ago when you were going, gosh, I wish they had more clinical studies to prove what this product does. Well, now there's something like 80. So we really do back up our claims. So you can speak with a level of confidence that what you're talking about is true because we've done the work. We have the studies. And that's David's relentless pursuit to make sure that he can prove that we can substantiate everything you say about the product. And let's talk about patents. When I first met him, I don't believe he had a patent on Lifewave yet. In fact, he didn't. He was going back and forth with the patent office in the United States for years. They didn't understand what he was talking about. They couldn't process because it was so advanced. It was so unique. And finally, several years ago, he actually got the patent on the technology. And since then, several more have come in. In fact, Lifewave's X39, which you've heard all about, just got its patent in July of 2020. So think about that. The method of use, right? The method is patented for X39. That means what? Well, it means that there's nothing like it on the planet. There's nothing like any of our patches on the planet. And that's what's most exciting. After 16 years, a lot of competitors out there with the same thing? No, not at all. So you are in a position with a product that has zero competition. What does that really mean? It means you can tell the story. You can develop your story, because you do want to have a story, so you can emotionally engage someone you're speaking with. You can develop a story with confidence that there's nothing like it. Here's generally what it does. And you know, one of our number 1 or number 2, number 5 money earners in the country right now, and has been for a long time, Chuck Michael, he says, when someone says, well, can you explain to me how that technology works? And you gotta love this answer. And you should use this answer because this really is the way to approach the science. Keep it simple. What does he say? He says, well, you know, I think I could give you a general idea of how it works, but let me tell you what happened to me. Or let me tell you what happened to a friend of mine. What is he doing? He's not worrying about describing how it works. He gets into what it does. You see, but it's not what it is, it's what it does that counts. It's the way in which it changes lives. You're listening to me right now, and I am going to guarantee you probably, what, 80, 85, 90% of you have already tried the technology. You know what it does. You've had the experience. You've certainly shared it with others already, a lot of you, and you've watched them come back and say, gosh, I can't believe this. Yeah, I did notice this. I do sleep better. The pain did go away quicker. Wow, my wound really did heal a little bit quicker. You know, all those things that X39 has driven in the way of people's response and they're experiencing experiences continues to be true across the globe and will certainly be true for you in Malaysia. So think about it. That's the technology. So what about the support? What's the nature of our support at Lifewave? How are we going to help you in Malaysia advance, build your business, have the level of success that you aspire to? Well, that's my job. That's my team's job. That's the sales department's job, to make sure that you have all the tools and the techniques to be able to efficiently and effectively share the technology, but talk about it in the right way. And more importantly, not only talk about it in the right way, use the tools. You don't have to be the message, just be the messenger. We've got videos, collateral, back office at the website itself. Different things you can use and point to and rely on that gives the essence of what they need to know. Then it's just your job to follow up, make sure they try the product, and take it from there. In one sense, it's a very simple business. And you'll learn over time, especially from our Director of Sales, Emily Hollingshead, that there are some specific techniques you can use that keep it simple. The key you're going to want to do, though, is to just do the right things over and over and over again. Jin Long Lee, one of your leaders here in Malaysia, he talks about consistency, the need to do the right things regularly all the time, right? To follow up correctly, say the right things correctly, expect the right things in the right way. So there's a way to do the business. You know that, you've heard that, and you're probably practicing that, but we'll make sure you have the training and the tools so you can build your business. And you talk about leadership. You talk about who's at the helm, right? Who's the person who came up with this in the first place? Well, that's a guy named David Schmidt. Many of you have probably seen him on a webinar along the way. Even though you weren't open, of course, you had access to webinars, and you've probably seen them electronically. And one of these days, I know that David and myself look forward to coming out to Malaysia to meet you face to face and eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, shake your hands, and hear about your stories. Get to know you and the type of success you're having. But David, I must tell you, this is a fellow who not only is he an inventor first, not only has he designed a product that is second to none and unmatched on the planet, in the universe, but he also is a pretty good business operator. He knows exactly how the pieces fit together. But most importantly, he's out in the future, all right? We as a company are not resting on our laurels, and he's the leader of that. He's the one that insists. He's consistently saying to all of us, hey folks, we're out there. Here's what's coming. Let's plan for it. Let's be ready in time. Let's not be late. Let's take advantage of this momentum that we're experiencing as a company. And that's a key word here, isn't it? Momentum. We are in momentum. Think about what that word means. Number one, I've only been here a little over 2 years. I joined the company in November of 2018. I've known David since about a year into it, as I said. So I've watched this company go from nowhere to somewhere in a nice long 16 years. But what's most interesting, when I joined the company, we were doing in the neighborhood of $25–30 million a year. That's a lot of money. That is serious success. But you know what we're doing now? Our run rate now is in the neighborhood of $200 million a year, $175 million. Pick a number. The one statistic I like to point out, first month I joined, in the neighborhood of a couple million. Okay, November 18. November of 2020, 18 million, 9 times. Do the math. We're growing like this, 10, 12, 14% a month, and you, think about it, are joining us now. Now you could say, oh, I'm late. Oh, I wish I'd gotten here sooner. Are you kidding me? Malaysia is so poised for such explosive growth for a number of reasons. And you guys know that how strong Malaysia is. It's certainly in the top 10 in the world as far as network marketing activity. And you hold the key. You have this technology in your hand to be able to take this and share this with others, because that's your job. We're not on a shelf. We're not doing the normal retail model where you walk by a shelf and you see some clever packaging and maybe you pick it up and maybe you turn it over and maybe you read it and figure out what the heck it is. No, no, no. This is about face-to-face, typical, direct selling. Let people understand what's the technology. Here, you got to try it. They come back, they have the experience, you sell them, X percentage of those people join the business, your business explodes. So what's the bottom line here? You have the right product at the right time. You, as we just open up Malaysia today, are in the right place, right company, right leadership. I don't know. Connect those dots. What does that mean? It means you are destined for greatness, and all you have to do is just pick up the ball and run. That's all you have to do. You have to get to work. Someone once said, you know, this is a simple business, but it's not easy. Yeah, there's a few things you want to do correctly, but I know with the correct support and training from us at the corporate side, with how locally within the country, building out our marketing and sales team so we can support locally as well as we collaborate together, the sky truly is the limit. So there's a lot more I could say, but there's quite a few others that I'd like to make sure have some time here to share with you some of the key ingredients to success. So Hao, I'm going to turn it back to you. Great to have you on board, and where are we going next?
Jim is so right. We are now in the right momentum. Malaysia is the top 5 market in the Lifewave family. Working together with Jim, I would like to introduce the next speaker, Rex Cockenham, Director of Marketing, to tell us a little bit more about the marketing initiative that's in store for us in Malaysia. Rex.
Well, thank you, Casey. And hello, Malaysia. My name is Rex Kokerhans. I'm the Director of Marketing at Lifewave, and I am so excited to be here with all of you for this incredibly historic occasion of the grand opening of Malaysia. What an exciting time. And I am so honored to be a part of this grand opening celebration for such a beautiful country. We are so excited to welcome Malaysia to the Lifewave family. You know, I have been in the network marketing industry for almost 2 decades. And let me tell you something, as part of the Lifewave family, we are part of something truly extraordinary. My own Lifewave story started about 10 months ago when I met David Schmidt, our founder and CEO, at our San Diego corporate office. And this was my first introduction to the Lifewave products, our technology. And as David explained about this incredible technology, as he shared his vision for the company's future, I was immediately struck by his brilliance and leadership. And I knew that I was in the presence of someone who was destined to make a profound impact on the world. And I also knew that I wanted to be a part of it. Well, since then, we have been hard at work at Lifewave as a marketing team, and we have been building our team with some of the best and brightest talent in the network marketing industry. From the creative to our communications team, recognition, events, and social media, we are adding talent to our global corporate marketing team across all areas of the business. And our goal is very, very clear and very, very focused. We aim to provide a whole new level of support to our field distributors. There has never been, truly, there has never been a better time to be a part of Lifewave. 2020 was a very challenging year for so many people. There's fear, uncertainty, but the Lifewave message of health and opportunity is more important than ever. And it is resonating louder than ever in Malaysia and in the rest of the world. So what's ahead in 2021? We will continue to focus on the fundamentals of our business. We will continue to work to provide you with the tools that you need to build a successful Lifewave business. And more importantly, in this next year, we will be focusing on strengthening and expanding our Lifewave brand platform. Our marketing team will be enhancing our brand's visual story with a new library of powerful and compelling images and videos. These new marketing tools will make it easier than ever to share our product story and the Lifewave lifestyle with others. Our Lifewave story is powerful. In 2004, we set out to rewrite the future of wellness with our proprietary technology. Today, we lead the industry in research, education, and product development. Our name is staked to the frontier of age reversal, athletic performance, enhancement, mental acuity, and more. Our patented patches are simple and non-invasive and deliver the powerful benefits of our technology with stick-and-go convenience. At Lifewave, we wear the future. And as we transform human health, we also champion personal transformation. Our business opportunities go beyond traditional network marketing, and we aim to ignite personal development, improve relationships, and nurture hope. As an entrepreneur, parent, and friend, you can radiate powerful influence. Lifewave helps you discover and channel that light. We look to the future, but we believe tomorrow's possibilities are in play today. Guided by our core values, we will continue to pioneer, empower, and illuminate. As we get better at authentically sharing our story with the world, the Lifewave story, we will be even more successful at sharing Lifewave with the world. And I am so excited to be a part of this journey in 2021 with all of you in Malaysia.
Thank you, Rex. Beautiful images of the power of patches. Indeed, we in Lifewave wear the future. I had one here and also have here to make sure I'm more focused today for this event. Our next speaker, I would like to introduce Tiffany Summer Johnson, our Senior Manager of Event and Recognition, to share with us more exciting program that we are launching for Malaysia. Tiffany, take it away.
Thank you, Hao. I am so excited to be here with you, with our amazing Malaysian distributors to celebrate this grand opening. What an exciting time. At Lifewave, our recognition program is built on the belief that what you do matters. This is a place where you are seen, a place where you can shine. This is the right time to be here at Lifewave. We had an incredible 2020. Last year, we had over 5,000 members worldwide achieve the title of manager, 958 new directors, 79 new executive directors, 64 new presidential directors, and a record 43 new senior presidential directors. Isn't that remarkable? In Malaysia, we had our first ever senior presidential director, Jin Long Lee. Jin is an incredible leader. He shares his talents with all of those around him. You may have seen him at Nova a few weeks ago. Jin was also the top sponsor across the globe for Lifewave in 2020. He sponsored over 700 people in 2020 alone. Amazing. And now it's your turn. By being here, you are starting your journey as a part of this phenomenal growth, and you can make the same impact on those around you. At Lifewave, we see you, your stories, your business achievements, they inspire the greater Lifewave community. When you succeed, you pave a path for others and help your team to imagine what is possible. If that isn't worth celebrating, I don't know what is. Dale Carnegie put it this way: some people work for money, but people go the extra mile for recognition, praise, and rewards. We are happy to talk to you today about the first recognition opportunity in Malaysia, our Founders Club program. The Founders Club program is built to reward and shine a spotlight on those who jump into a new market as it officially opens and help us establish a strong and stable foundation there. The Malaysia Founders Club qualification period will begin today, March 1st. The qualification period is just 90 days long, so it ends May 31st. Now, we've built this program based on recruiting, leading a team, and creating stability. To attain the title of founder, there are just 3 requirements. The first requirement is to become a senior director in these first 90 days and to maintain that for 4 weeks during this period. Secondly, you'll need to earn 60 points by sponsoring new people into your team. And finally, you just need to live in the market that just opened. Luckily, you've done that already. Now, while this program is simple, it won't be easy. It will take hard work, dedication, and focus. Those who succeed will be rewarded with some amazing gifts. Founders will receive the title of Founders Club, a Founders Club jacket, and 2 flights to our next international convention. And at that convention, founders will get on-stage recognition, VIP seating, and an invitation to the exclusive Founders Club activity. We are so excited for this next group of elite leaders and to be able to celebrate with you as you achieve that. Another component of our Founders Club is our Malaysian Influencers program. Influencers will be those that are supporting and working with leaders to help build the market. The influencer qualification will run at the same time as the Founders Club program. Now that's March 1st through May 31st. To earn this title, influencers will need to achieve director status for 4 weeks during that same time and earn just 25 points. For those incredible efforts, our influencers will earn an extra $300 bonus on top of the influencer title and, of course, building an incredibly strong foundation for their Lifewave business. Again, we are so happy to be here with you today to celebrate the grand opening of our Malaysia market with each and every one of you. Now, I want to share just a little bit about why I love my job. I care about my work because you care about your work. You care about individuals and the families whose lives are changed forever by the technology and the opportunity that you share with them through Lifewave. Now, I have the privilege of sharing business successes and stories from around the globe with our community and bringing people together. But you have the privilege of doing that on a micro level within your own organizations. You are the ones who will be calling and congratulating a new customer when they purchase their second month of X39. You're the one cheering on a team member when they make a personal comeback or they follow through on their goals. It is my hope as our corporate team builds out a robust and enduring recognition program, you, our amazing and visionary Malaysian distributors, use these tools to expand the Lifewave culture of appreciation and encouragement that is needed to help all of us ascend together. Thank you very much. Casey, take it away.
Thank you, Tiffany. Congratulations to last year's qualifier. If you would like to be in the Founders Club and also the Influencer program, all you need to do is to share about the Lifewave products and the great business opportunity that Lifewave offers. The next sharer that I would like to bring over is Ryan Anderson, our new Chief of Sales. And working closely with Ryan is Emily Hollingshed, Director of Sales. Emily will be sharing you the compensation plan as well as the promotion which we have been waiting for.
Hey Malaysia, I get the privilege on behalf of the corporate team here at Lifewave to welcome you to our family of countries around the world. We're so excited to have you here. We have so much potential in the Malaysia market, and we know that each and every one of you is going to make it one of the biggest markets in all of Lifewave. We're so excited for this grand opening and can't wait to partner with each and every one of you. Can't wait to see you soon. Welcome to the family and go Lifewave.
I am so excited to be with you all this evening, and honestly so excited to celebrate the official opening of Malaysia. This has been a much anticipated day, and we just cannot wait to see all the great things that we know will come out from Malaysia and from all of your hard work. We know that this is a big, special day. This is a big, special moment for each of you as well as us. And today I'm excited to be able to talk to you a little bit about how you can win with Lifewave. We know many of you are new to the business and new to Lifewave, and so we wanted to talk to you a little bit about some things that we know might be important for you as you're getting started. So first, let's just talk a little bit about how you can earn money and earn a living with Lifewave. There are a few ways that you can do this. First, you can earn with retail commissions. Anytime you share Lifewave with customers, you will earn some retail commissions specifically. As you share the business opportunity with other distributors, you earn product introduction bonuses. And then as you build your team and have additional volume coming through your group, you'll earn binary cycle commissions. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. You can also earn matching bonus as you help others to achieve some of the things that you have achieved as well. And then we also have exclusive member incentives that you will be excited to learn about because these are trips, these are bonuses of cash, prizes, and recognition. So first, let's talk a little bit about those retail commissions. So when you bring in a new retail customer, you will automatically be receiving some predetermined bonuses for the products that they purchase. These are paid out weekly, and as you can see from the chart here, there are specific amounts that are determined based on those products. And with preferred customers, it works pretty much the same way. You can earn additional commissions, those retail commissions, anytime you share those products with a new customer. Now, with both retail customers and preferred customers, anytime they purchase those Lifewave products, you'll earn those same commissions again. Additionally, the volume from those purchases will flow through your organization. Now, product introduction bonuses. This is something that can be a lot of fun. Anytime you bring someone into the business and share the opportunity with them, when they enroll, you can earn bonuses according to whatever enrollment kit that they purchase, starting at $15 all the way up to $500 when you introduce someone into the business. Now, there are some specifics when it comes to some of the bonuses associated with Platinum and Diamond, and we recommend that you look into the compensation plan documentation to understand all those basics and those specifics. But really, there's a lot of opportunity to earn some money pretty quickly as you help others to see the opportunity that is Lifewave and to help them get started. Now, binary commissions. I talked a little bit about this at the beginning, but it's really exciting because as you bring people in the business, you earn those PIBs, those commissions, but you also can earn commissions for the volume that is produced by those that are within your team. So when you're active, you earn business volume from your downline orders. BV, as like I said, business volume, can be converted into cycle bonuses by meeting the cycle requirements. Now let's talk a little bit about what those requirements are. You must be active 55 PV within the last 31 days, meaning yourself or one of your customers needs to purchase volume associated to keep you active. You must have at least one personally sponsored active distributor on each of your legs that's at least bronze. And bronze, again, that's one of those enrollment kits. So when they join the business, they have to join at least bronze or above. You must also have 330 BV on one leg and 660 BV on the other leg. We like to call that your pay and your profit leg. And that ratio must be in place, and anytime that happens, you will cycle. So if you meet all of those requirements, you're considered binary qualified. And each time you have that ratio of volume, you earn $50. So that can add up pretty quickly. Now, one thing to understand is as you advance and build your organization and help others to do the same, you'll continue to advance in rank within our career path. As you can see, you start out as an enrollment title. The very first step is becoming a manager, and then you go all the way to senior presidential director. And within each of those ranks, you have some really great earning potential. And as you can see from the graphic here, there's specific amounts that you can earn based on what your paid as rank is. So it's really important to understand that the more you help others, the more that you can earn through these binary cycle payments. So, like I said, the foundation, the first step is to become a manager, okay? Manager is the foundation to the compensation plan, and it unlocks some potential, right? Unlocks earning potential, and it's something you should be striving for when you first join the business. So to become a manager, you would had to have joined at least a gold enrollment pack, or you could have upgraded to an enrollment pack of gold. You must have at least 110 personal volume, which again, as a reminder, personal volume can be from purchases that you've made, as well as purchases that your customers have made, but it must equal 110 PV. You must have at least 2 personally sponsored active distributors that are at least a silver on each leg. Now you see the graphic right here, that's something that you can see in your back office. And we aren't going to go into the back office and all the great tools that are there for you. But when you enroll as a distributor, that is part of your enrollment. You have a back office and a replicated website. And when you go to the back office, there's this screen that you'll see on the very first time that you log in, and every time that you log in, that helps you to understand where you are in your progress towards different ranks, both overall as well as what your paid as rank is each week. So we encourage you to become familiar with the back office and utilize these tools to help you to be successful in understanding where you're at and what your earning potential looks like for the week. Okay, now we've been talking about manager, right? What do you need to do to become a manager? Now, an important component is how you put your team together. And I do encourage you to talk to the person that invited you into the business and that's helping you to grow your business for some specifics. But a good rule of thumb is this diagram that you see here. So as you can see, you are a circle there right below your sponsor. And it's important that you want to build, again, to be a manager, you need to have 2 silvers on the left and 2 silvers on the right. Now, as you look at the 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's how we recommend you position those you personally sponsor in the business. This is a great way to get started and a great structure to put in place so that you can maximize your potential as you build out your organization. Okay, now we talked about becoming a manager, that's an important first step. But how to become a manager, right? We talked about what you need to do requirement-wise, but what are some things that will help you to actually become a manager? And there are a few steps, right? First step that we always say is most important is plugging into your resources. I've already mentioned to you that you have a back office, which is free to you when you become a member, that gives you so many tools and resources that can help you to be successful. Be able to track volume, run reports, place orders. But there's a lot of other resources that are available to you as well. Encourage you to join our Lifewave Connect calls, to join our Facebook Business Builder group, to talk to your upline and get connected to the calls that your team has. There are a lot of resources that are available to you, and the more plugged in you are, the more you have at your fingertips of people and resources and ideas that help you to be successful. Step 2, identify your why. You know, a lot of times in this business, there will be moments where you might get a bit discouraged because things sometimes can be hard. But when you understand why you're working towards something, when you have a deeper meaning into what you're trying to accomplish, when you can remember why you said yes to Lifewave, that'll help you work through those times when you're trying to push through something that's hard. So really encourage you to take some time to dive deep into the reason why you're part of Lifewave. What is the true reason why you want to share this technology? Why are you willing to work hard and make sacrifices? What is it that you're trying to accomplish in your life? Now, step 3 is to set your first goal. Now, we talked about it. I would encourage you to set your first goal to be manager. That's a very important milestone, but you might have something else in mind. It's important that you do identify what that is, though. So let's say it is manager. I think it's a good goal. Set that as your intention, set that as your goal. And then the next step, number 4, is to set your actions, right? And to set a schedule. It's very important. We talk a lot about how important consistent behaviors can be. And so I really encourage you to really determine not only what you'll do, but when you'll do it. Something that many of our leaders encourage, and something that I would encourage as well, is that you're contacting people at a consistent rate every single day. A good rule of thumb is 3 people a day. Talk to 3 people a day about this business opportunity. That doesn't mean it has to be a very hard conversation or something that's very business focused, but you can talk about Lifewave. You can talk about some of the experiences that you're having through stories and connecting with others, and make sure you're following up with those people that you talk to and continue to build those relationships. Now, I also mentioned that you should set a schedule, and it's really important. We have busy lives, and there's so many things that can get in the way of us being successful. And so if you set your goal, you set an action, and then you determine when you're going to do it, that's going to really help you to be successful in achieving that. So set a specific day, set a specific time, and set a specific action. Now, our 4th step is tracking daily and checking in. That's very important. Accountability is key. Now, how can you be accountable and talk with someone that's tied into what you're trying to achieve if you haven't tracked your progress? You might say, oh yes, I've been talking to all the people I need to, I've been following my goals, I've been doing everything I should, but I'm still not having the success that I'm looking for. And I would say, well, have you actually written down what you've been doing? Have you actually been able to track your progress? Because if you have, you may notice that you maybe didn't achieve everything exactly as you'd hoped. And really the key here in the success of reaching manager is that consistent behavior. And again, if you're not tracking it, you may think you're doing something that you're not. So I really encourage that daily tracking. And then when you have those accountability meetings, those follow-up with your with your upline, with your accountability partner, with someone in your family, with your friend, just someone that you've talked to ahead of time about your goals and your intentions, you have that reference that you can say, oh, you're right. You know, I had committed to doing my 3 contacts a day, but it looks like I'm averaging actually about 1. So that's a good opportunity for you to reassess what you're trying to accomplish and set a new intention. So I really encourage you to take those 5 steps, put those into action as you work towards manager. Now we have something fun and exciting that's related specifically to the event that's happening today. You know, as we look towards helping you to be successful in the launch of Malaysia, which I know you're already so excited about, we have something special designed just for you. This is really to help make it easier for you to share the opportunity with others and to be rewarded for it alongside of those PIBs we talked about, those product introduction bonuses. So from today through the 28th of this month, we will have a special enrollment promotion. It's really, really fun and really exciting. So everyone that enrolls and everyone that has sponsored someone during that time frame will get free product. I don't know about you, but I love free things. So anyone that enrolls as a silver will get a free 10 count of X39. Anyone that enrolls as a gold will get 1 free sleeve of X39, full size sleeve, 30 count. And as a diamond enrollment, you get 2 full sleeves of X39. Now, the free product will be included in enrollment orders when people enroll in the business and they're shipped out their original enrollment order. And those that have sponsored, you'll receive yours along the way as those enrollment orders process. So nothing needs to be done on your side except bringing people into the business, and you'll be rewarded, and those new individuals in the business will be rewarded as well. So again, I'm so incredibly excited that Malaysia is finally officially open. Cannot wait to see all the great things that you have in store, all the great work I know that you will do, and to see all the lives that will be touched by Lifewave technology. Again, I encourage you to follow the 5 steps of success as you work towards achieving the rank of manager and beyond. I know that those things will help you to find what you're looking for and help you to achieve your goals and dreams. Now, I'd like to pass it back to Mr. Howe, and have a wonderful evening, y'all.
Thank you, Ryan and Emily. Wow, what a great promotion for the launch of Lifewave Malaysia. As they say, don't just say, wow, show me the how. Emily has shown us the 5 steps how to be a successful manager in Lifewave. Before I introduce the next speaker, just a quick reminder that one of the reasons we are all here is because the Lifewave science. All the clinical studies to back up our claims and our product performance is all our testimonial. We all have had our own personal experience or certainly seen or heard Lifewave performance. What I'm about to share with you next is a testimonial that really does drive home the importance of telling others about the technology. You never know when someone's life will be transformed or truly helped by Lifewave. I have video that I would like to show you featuring Jason Fowler, a world-class athlete who recently heard about Lifewave. Try it, and well, I'll let him tell you himself in a video called Lifewave Meets Ironman.
My dream was to be a professional motocross racer from age probably 10, 11 years old. I basically practiced every single day after school, and my dad brought me to the races 35, 40 weekends a year for 11 straight years. And so that set the tone for my life in the sense of that's what I want to do. When I was 17, had an accident on my motocross bike and was out practicing, hit a rock in some grass, and it sent me flying. I landed straight down on my head and instantaneously lost feeling. So you can imagine, all of a sudden, the universe has other plans, and you adjust. The first time I got in a racing wheelchair, it was the first time that I felt free. The first time was just blissful. It was the first time that I forgot about my accident. I forgot about what I couldn't do. I started remembering what I could do and who I was. And all of a sudden I was lit up. After my accident, the first thing I did was set a goal to finish a marathon. And then fast forward 10 years and I did almost 30 marathons. And shortly after doing my first triathlon, I realized I wanted to do an Ironman. And shortly after that, I made it my goal to win Ironman. It's 140 miles, 2.4 mile swim in the ocean, 112 mile bike in the lava fields, and a 26.2 mile marathon. And this takes about 12 hours to complete. Fast forward 8 years, heartbreak, failure, ups and downs, roller coasters, and I get to the Ironman World Championships, and I win. I'm not interested in being a disabled person. I'm interested in doing something that's big on this planet. And for me, it was, how do I get the best for myself? And for me, it just was athletics and sports was the vehicle. And so ever since then, it's just, how do I be my best? I first discovered Lifewave because I had pulled my shoulder cross-country skiing. So as a wheelchair athlete, cross-country skiing is just arms. So you can imagine just arms, no core abs, no back, and a freak accident. First time I'd had an injury in 29 years. And an acquaintance from Facebook reaches out because they see my post on social media saying I had injured my shoulder. Like, I've got something I think that may help. Fast forward a week and a half, I get these patches in the mail that are the size of a quarter. I stick it on my arm. I wake up the next morning. All of a sudden I wake up, I've got less soreness in my shoulder. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's half gone after 10 hours of sleep. This is amazing. Blew me away. Fast forward 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm putting those things on every day and I'm getting the same results every day. Why did I spend $25,000 on stem cells injections where I could be getting, I don't know, the same results with a fraction of the cost? And it's so easy, no prescription, and it's safe. Healing, recovery, bone health, soft tissue injuries. I'm just using my shoulders for all mobility. I'm doing an Ironman that's 140 miles long that takes me 11 hours. I gotta take care of my body. So having a product like Lifewave makes so much sense to me because first of all, there's no chemicals I'm putting in my body, so it's all natural. And knowing that it's making me better while I'm sleeping, I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's your mindset that's gonna make you succeed or not. Every day when you wake up, you can choose to have any attitude you want. And so that same mindset is the reason why I use Lifewave. It's the reason why I push myself. You're gonna fall, you're gonna stumble. With the right mindset, with the right attitude, there's nothing you can't do. Taking that attitude in life not only makes you feel good, it makes the people around you feel better. And then all of a sudden, the world is better. Such a cool way to live.
Powerful video, powerful testimonial by Jason Fowler. Share his story with your friends and family. Our last speaker is the CEO, founder, and inventor of Lifewave, David Smith. When you think about the fact that at the young age of 8 years old, he decided he wanted to be an inventor. And here we are many years later. He holds 100 issued patents globally, with many more pending. and he owns a company that is growing 10 to 12% a month based on his invention. He's truly a remarkable businessman whose vision for the future promises much more to come to all of us. I'm brand new to Lifewave in Malaysia, but when I meet with David, I knew that this is where I want to be. And once you have heard him today, on top of everything else, you will know you are in the right place at the right time with the right product and definitely the right opportunity. It is my privilege and honor to introduce our leader, David Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Howe. It's great to be here today. And congratulations, everyone, on the opening of Malaysia. This has been a long process. We got delayed because of COVID, but here we are finally opening Malaysia. You know, we've had a number of incredible leaders that have been involved in this process, and I want to take the time to thank each of them because they've been so instrumental in the early days of getting us started in Malaysia. First, from Canada, Mr. David Jumper. From the United States, Mr. Chuck Michael and Mr. Roy Surjono. And from Malaysia, Douglas Chi and Jin Long Lee. You know, in the early days when we were just thinking about getting into Malaysia, Douglas had been so incredible with offering ideas about how we could make the most impact in Malaysia and get started. And I really want to take the time to thank him for his diligence, his persistence, his positivity, and everything that he did for us. I also want to thank Jin Long. What an amazing achievement. He is the one person in Lifewave who achieved the rank of Senior Presidential Director faster than anyone in the history of the company. So Jin Long, thank you for doing such an amazing job at building your business in Malaysia and building your organization. You know, when I think about where we are today with Malaysia, we see incredible potential and incredible possibilities. When we launched in Japan in January of 2019, when we were just getting started there, we had about 180,000 US dollars in sales for the month of January. Just last month, we had over 9 million US dollars in sales just in Japan. And this is because we're in momentum, people love our products, and of course, they're building an amazing business right from the convenience of their own home. So with all of the incredible success that we've had in Japan, I know that that success is coming to Malaysia. Now, let's take a moment and talk about what has generated this incredible success, and it's been X39. We've been in business now since 2004 when we first launched with our energy enhancer patches. During the first few years of our company, we provided products that improve the quality of life, products for improving energy, relieving pain, and improving the quality of sleep. Then in 2006, we entered the category of anti-aging, and we began to develop, and as Jim mentioned, we began to prove through our clinical research that we could produce some very powerful anti-aging effects with our technology. Then we devoted 10 years of research and over 4 million US dollars into developing X39, our product for activating stem cells in the human body. When we went into our pre-launch of X39 in July of 2018, we knew that this was going to be a success because of all the extraordinary testimonials that we started to receive. In 2019, the sales across our company were over double of what we had did in 2018. In 2020, our sales doubled again from 2019. And for this year, 2021, we're on track to more than double our sales again. So you have picked absolutely the best time to get involved with Lifewave and experience our incredible momentum and growth. Now, we have a lot of plans for Asia. We already have offices in Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, and of course now Malaysia. But we're not stopping there. We're soon going to be opening in Thailand, and then of course we have plans to expand in some very large markets, including South Korea and Vietnam. So that will be coming in the near future. But this is all to say that your opportunities, your potential with Lifewave is virtually unlimited. Let's take a moment to talk about how our products work exactly, because this is something that many people want to understand. There is a very long history of Eastern medicine, thousands of years that we can learn from. And this, of course, all has to do with the natural flow of energy through the nervous system and through the acupuncture meridians. Over the past 20 years, we have studied this energy flow through the body, and as a result, we've been able to accumulate more than 100 patents that take advantage of this natural energy system that exists in all of our bodies. So you take one of our patch products, you apply it to the skin, and now the patch can gently stimulate the skin, improving the flow of energy through your body. And what's remarkable about this, if we use X39 as an example, is that clinical research very clearly demonstrates that when you stimulate certain points on the body, we can activate the stem cells and put those stem cells to work. We can improve the flow of energy in the body to get some very significant benefits, like improved energy in your daily life and relief of pain. In fact, our clinical studies have demonstrated that people can get 50 to 100% relief of pain in only 2 to 3 minutes after applying our patches. There are also very dramatic anti-aging benefits that you can experience with Lifewave. So, this is an easy, simple, affordable method for taking advantage of the thousands of years of science in Eastern medicine, but using modern science to do it in a very convenient, safe, and effective way. Most people have never had a product that can work this quickly, especially in the field of network marketing. So what this means now is that you can deliver customer satisfaction in a very fast period of time, and you don't have to wait weeks before people get results. So this means that you can build your business faster than ever before. So I want to take this time to thank you for being a part of the Lifewave family. You're joining an incredible community of people from around the world in more than 100 countries that all believe in the same mission, that we can improve people's quality of life, one life at a time, and by doing this in an incredibly natural way, by stimulating the body with light and using the natural system that the body uses to heal. And this is a true blessing that we can give to people that we come in contact with in our everyday lives. So thank you for being a part of Lifewave. Thank you for being a part of our community. And myself and Jim are looking forward to seeing you in Malaysia in the very near future. Thank you.
Thank you, David. I'm so grateful to be able to meet up with David and to know him personally. The product, is amazing. It's backed by hundreds of clinical studies. And once the borders are open, David and Jim and the team will be here to meet with all of us here. In closing, I just want to share a short story. Once upon a time in China, there is a powerful king who likes birds. He has two beautiful eagles, one black and one brown eagle. Every day, only the black eagle is flying into the sky. The other brown eagle just stays on the tree trunk in the garden, refuses to fly. The king tried all kinds of methods to make the brown eagle to fly without hurting it, but it still refuses to fly. The king announced to his people and asked if anyone can help to make the brown eagle fly again. The next day, a boy come to the palace and say to the king that he can make the eagle fly. The king was laughing and went for lunch. After the lunch, the king went back to the garden and saw both of the black and the brown eagle was flying high up in the sky. The king was very curious and asked the boy how he did it. The boy just said, I chopped off the tree trunk that the eagles was holding it. He has no choice but to fly up the sky. In Lifewave, we have the right product, the right leadership, the right business opportunity as we partner with you. Make the right choice. Join us now, join us today, and show the power of Lifewave patches to your friends and family. Thank you for attending this webinar. Terima kasih, and see you soon in Lifewave. Bye-bye. Thank you.